Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? We are from Group 12 and we're gonna talk about strategies for instruction leading to learning procedures. My name is Rosa Amla Shafira and my friends is Sinta. The first explanation will be presenting by me. A review of learning to apply a procedure. Procedures are strictly defined, all steps are induced and each step is ambiguous. Another theme for such a strictly defined procedure is algorithm. Procedures may be simple with only one set of steps that the learner follows linearly, or they may be complex with many decision points. Decision points are points in a procedure at which the learner must determine which of two or sometimes more situations exist. Each decision point could lead to a different path or branch through the algorithm. Cognitive process supporting learning procedure. An informatic processing analysis for procedural rules is somewhat different from that for relational rules. 1. Recognize a situation in which the procedure is applicable. 2. Recall the procedure. 3. Apply the steps in procedure. 4. If required, make decision at the decision points. 5. If required, choose correct branch. 6. Complete steps in required branch. And last, ascertain that the procedures has been applied appropriately. An example of such procedure might be the procedural rule of applying cardiopulmonary resuscitation or CPR. Determine it the unconscious. Open an airway. Determine if the person is breathing. Another sub procedure. If there is no breathing, go to step 4. If the victim is breathing, go to step 5. Give for breath. Determine if there is a pulse. If there is no pulse, provide CPR or another sub-process. General design decision. Some guidelines for verbally describe the procedure are: number 1, steps should be described in clear sentences. 2, steps should result from a careful cognitive task analysis. 3. Each operation step should represent a single elementary action. 4. When possible, each decision should dichotomous, resulting in the selection of one of two possible paths, if the decision must result in more than two options. 5. Decision should not exceed 5. 6. Decision steps should be stated in the form of question. 7. Operation steps should be stated as imperative sentences at beginning with a verb. The next explanation will be explained by my friend Sinta. Thank you.
Okay, simple versus complex procedure. So, simple procedures may be taught straightforwardly with steps presented and demonstrated and then practiced. Complex procedure must be simplified for their initial instructions. Later, the procedure can be elaborated into its more complex form. Some methods, but simple, adapted from Wilson's 1985, are to teach the following items first. Okay, the first, simplest or most common part, and the second, the major branches, and the last, simplified initial case. Okay, next, expository or discovery strategy. A didactic expository approach rather than a discovery approach seems to be best for teaching procedure because procedures are efficient means for the repeated solutions of situations that might otherwise be solved by the applications of a principle of true problem solving. It makes sense to teach the procedure as efficiently as possible. The best strategy appears to be straightforward presentations of the procedure. with demonstrations of the applications of the procedure, rather than having learners struggle with discovering the procedure for themselves. Okay, the last specific design decision events. Okay, the first, deploy intentions, and second, establish instructional purpose, and the last, rules, interests, and motivations. Okay, the first, deploy attentions. The instructor may gain learners' attention to the instructional task by asking a question that presents a situation requiring the applications of the procedure, or through demonstrating the actual applications of the procedure itself. Okay, next, establish instructional purpose. Learners may be informed of the purpose of the lesson both in terms of which procedure is to be learned and its range of applicability. In addition, it is important that learners are aware of the efficiency of learning a procedure instead of continuing to respond to each situation with a trial and error approach. Okay, and the last, rules, interests, and motivations. Learning procedure can be intrinsically motivating because they allow learners to complete tasks more efficiently and more reliably than they did using trial and error approaches before instructions. Since learning procedure may be rote and meaningless to the learners, it is important that the purpose of learning a procedure in terms of its efficiency and reliability be emphasized. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.